Let's go. Hello, my name is Bryce. With me today is Krisztina Konya. She's a freelance life coach, and I'm extremely excited to be able to have this conversation and really learn from her today. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Krisztina.
Thank you very much for having me today.
You're welcome. And before we go any further, for those watching, if you watch this from any location that is outside of our free community, I just want to personally invite you inside. It's taken a very long time to cultivate such a positive group of people. We'd love to have you inside. Now, Krisztina, what was life like before you got into coaching, and what was the catalyst that brought you into the space?
Life before starting coaching. Well, actually, I'm still having the company. I'm still working with the girls I used to work before, so they are still my partners. And what I've done is I'm working in recruitment. I'm recruiting students with four partner universities, actually. And I'm working with mature students who would like to continue their studies in a certain point in their life. What we can do is we help them to enroll, into educational institutions and, to continue their studies. Because we have quite a lot of people, they, reach a certain age and then they realize that they want to do something else. And this is what I've done before starting coaching. Actually, this brings me to the idea of coaching as well.
Nice. Let me ask you this question. So that nowadays, who do you generally like to work with, and what problems are they going through when they come to work with you?
What I've realized, and it's not just about other people, it was about myself as well, that we don't really love ourselves. And this notion of self-love is pretty much very popular, as I can see right now. But the problem is that I realize that many people, they don't really know what exactly self-love means. They don't know what is their self-worth. And from here comes the self-doubt, getting stuck in certain jobs, what they don't like. So all their problems, let it be in relationship, in finance, in job, whatever, it all goes back to self-love. So that's the main reason I think people sometimes fail in whatever they are doing.
So let me ask you this question then. So you said a lot of people don't really know what, self-love means or what it looks like. Can you maybe define what it looks like for people and maybe talk about what it looks like?
Yeah, but I would say that if you want to be successful in any areas of life, then first you have to love yourself. And this is actually my signature program. It's called Fly, First Love Yourself, because I believe if you do not love and you not respect yourself in a proper and healthy way, then how can you expect other people to love, and respect you? And if you don't know your self-worth, you don't know your value, how else you want to give, value in whatever you do to other people? Many people think that self-love, it only means, lighting up some candles, having a bubble bath, going a walk in a park. And wow, I loved myself today. I had a nice trip in the park. But self-love actually is much more than this. It really goes deeper. It's more getting to know yourself better. It's really knowing and listening to your inner voice. It's more than a bubble bath.
Yeah. And right now we're kind of in this time frame where some people are in quarantine, some people are leaving, some people are coming back in. I think for the people who love themselves, it's a good time. For people that, have not yet learned how to, maybe it's a little bit harder. Maybe can you talk about one of your biggest takeaways from this time has been?
Exactly. I'm gonna say that for many people, it was really, really a struggle, this lockdown. But I believe, talking with people, with friends, with clients around, I believe that this period where we've been in lockdown, it was a really, really good time to look inward, to redefine relationship, to redefine what exactly you want in your life, how you would like to continue. Would you like to do the same thing as you've done before the lockdown? Was that good for you? So people really, really had the chance, being home, being like, let's say, separated from the rest of the world, to look a little bit inward and reevaluate their lives. So I think this period, it was the best for everyone who even considered, to make a change in their lives. So I think taking apart the bad things, what brings this lockdown, because there are bad things as well. But the good thing is that many people, I would say, changed themselves in the sense that they started to look more after themselves. They realized that they had a very, very rushed life. They had a very kind of unhealthy lifestyle. And, with this slow down, everything slowed down, and you get to breathe, then you realize, now, hang on, wait a minute. Do I want to do this, or it's the best time to change?
Yeah. Let me ask you this question. So part of thinking about changing and having the time to slow down is maybe be able to start looking towards the future and looking down the road. Maybe what does the vision for you look like as far down the road as you like to think or talk about?
Well, my vision, I have actually a very clear vision of, let's say, about my life or what I would like to do. I like very much my freedom. And I really want to get people inspired and let them know that on the moment when you invest in yourself and you really, really take care of yourself, as I said before, you love yourself, you will be able to reach to that freedom, because you kind of liberate yourself from self-doubt, from worry, anxiety, depression, and I can say a lot of here. But my vision actually is to inspire as many people as I can, as I'm able, to realize that they can change. In the moment when they start to really believe in themselves, I'm not saying this because it's a stereotype, but you really can change your life. And I'm the perfect example for this, trust me.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my vision. My vision is I would like to, to inspire, to coach people. One-to-one group coaches, even from stage. Yes, that's a big dream, because I believe that from stage I can make my voice heard to a large number of people, for example.
Nice.
And yes, I want to inspire them. And if I am able to change one person's life, or make him or her to even think about changing something, or she said, oh yeah, Krisztina, that was perfect for me, then I think I'm happy already. So that's my vision.
Nice. Let me ask you this question. So you kind of touched on it. You're doing like one-on-one coaching. Maybe can you? I think you talked about the Fly. What does that look like? The Fly program?
Yeah, my Fly program is a one-to-one coaching. It's a 6 month program. It's quite intensive, where I'm leading clients. I'm guiding them through. Fly means first love yourself. Mm-hmm. So during the program, we will find out what are the self-doubts, how can get rid of limiting beliefs. People tend to talk negatively about themselves, and this is general. So we are working on this, how to talk to yourself, how to talk to your inner self, how to find your inner child and heal your inner child. Because let's face it, in the childhood or in our teenager years, we all had some, I wouldn't say traumas, but, beliefs what imprinted in our mind. And as we grow older, we realize that these beliefs, these kind of limiting beliefs, are not even ours. It's not our beliefs. It just was imprinted by our culture, our environment, and we are working around this. Then there are many people who are, I like to say them, people pleasers. So we are working around this theme, how to say no in a polite way, because probably it happened to you as well. I'm not sure, but most probably that you say yes to someone, even though when you really feel that I don't really want to do this, it's not my type, but you were afraid to hurt them, and you were afraid that you're going to be, feeling guilty, then you say yes. And many people tend to say yes to things what it's not really in their benefit. So I'm working on this people pleaser side of the story. And then there is the fear of being judged. Oh. So people usually, they tend to, I would say not follow their dreams, let's put it this way, because what my partner would say, what my family would say. So they are, what other people would say. And I'm working around all these areas, and yeah, like a homecoming, like coming back to yourself. And when you are in peace with yourself, you find that inner peace. You are not looking, for external approval from others. Then when you get to that point, then basically you are able to change your life. And as soon as you start to change, you will realize that your environment will change because your vibration change.
Oh,
And on the moment when your vibration changes into this positive, I'm confident, I know what I want from life, I know what's my vision, automatically, because your vibration changed, your environment will change inevitably.
nice. Where can people go to either learn more about you, or where can they go to, follow you closer?
I have a website. Actually, I started my blog approximately 2 years ago. I have many, many followers. I am very grateful to them. I wouldn't be here without them. My website is www.kristinakonya.com. I have a Facebook page under my name. They can find me there, or simply just send me an email. Yeah, I'm there for whoever needs me, whoever thinks that, Krisztina, how can I love myself better? How can I love myself in a healthier way? Or what exactly does it mean to love yourself? That, yeah, this is the place where they can find me, actually.
Nice. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate getting to know you more and just talking to you a little bit.
I thank you very much for having me, Bryce. It was a great pleasure, really.
You're welcome. And for those watching, we thoroughly hope that you found this valuable. See, another reason to kind of join the community is because we have people just like, Kay, who is very, very, very positive. We talk about stuff like raising your vibration, law of attraction, everything we need to start improving our lives and moving forward, right? It's filled with people who are improving themselves and helping others do the same. So if that's what's been missing in these times we're in, come and click the link either above or below and join us inside the community. And also, it's great to get around people who are like-minded, because you're oftentimes the average of the people you spend the most time with. So if you get around people that are either a little bit ahead of you or they're going in the right direction, you start to move forward too. So if that's what you've been missing, come and join us by clicking the link either above or below the video. We'd love to have you inside. Now, hopefully you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed creating it. Feel free to hit the share button so other people can get some great value as well. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. We're done recording in 3 and 2 and